What is going on YouTube? I am TBA. I am still not sure how to start these. That is not on you guys, that is on me. We have a new humble choice. Some of these games I'm aware of, some of these I'm not. Hopefully I can give away the IGN Plus as well. Let's start with the easy ones. Total War Warhammer 3. That is the Total War series is kind of like Command and Conquer, kind of like what's the other one? What's the other one? Not necessarily like Civilization. Civilization is a bit more strategic. Um, Age of Empires, that's what I'm thinking of. So it's a not necessarily a turn based, but it's a oh, real time strategy game. There's the word I'm thinking of. I gotta say, just looking at what's given this month, I'm excited. Um, I'll be honest, Total War, that would just sit in my inventory, and that's not because I don't like RTS. I love RTS games. I grew up playing RTS games, but I just have a crap ton of them, and I got a few other people that would play them. Um, Another crap's treasure. If you're into Souls-like games, this is very much a soul. This is literally a Souls-like game. From what I understand, the only difference between this and something like Dark Souls is you're playing as a hermit crab, and the idea is you're going from one, not necessarily a can, but a one home to another type of idea. That is bare bones what I know about the game. But the action, the combat of it is very Souls like. If you're into Dark Souls, if you're into I can't think of anything else offhand. This is why I have coffee. If you're into Dark Souls, very much I highly recommend this for you for all of y'all. No More Heroes 3 is a if I remember correctly, this is a very much a hack and slash style game, very action oriented. I am kind of surprised we're only getting 3 to where we've not gotten 1 and 2 before. Um I can't pronounce this first word. The Odyssey HD, if I remember correctly, this is a Japanese role playing game. Ooh, it's a remastered version. Okay. Yeah, very much a Japanese role playing, but you're going through a labyrinth. Okay. Ooh, it's an Atlas game. Okay. I think I might know somebody that might want this. Um, Spin Hero. It's a roguelite. You're building a a slot machine, but instead of winning rewards, you're attacking. If you're into what was it that just came out? Sorry, I'm cheating a little bit here. Oh, look, it's my Steam library. Oh my god. If you've checked out Slots and Daggers, I know I'm cheating. I'm referencing games I just picked up. Take a look at Spin Hero. Okay, let's take a look at the 3 that I have no idea about. Oh, this looks very Civilization esque. Pharaoh, a new era.
Welcome to ancient Egypt, land of the pharaohs. Here you'll participate in the history of one of the greatest civilizations the world has ever seen. In an epic story that spans more than 15 centuries and 24 generations. You must lead one family, generation by generation, from its earliest beginnings in Egyptian prehistory through the dawn of civilization, to the establishment of a unique and powerful empire. and beyond. Pharaoh, a new era, available February 15th.
Yeah, that's looking very Command and Conquer as well, but more of the civilization part of it rather than build up the army and go defeat the enemy. All right, what is synergy?
In the golden dawn, our village emerges as the cradle of a new era. Surrounded by life forms that bring both great blessings and great harm. But we need not linger in ignorance. By analyzing these plants, we can reveal their many facets, guiding our path forward. With their sustenance secured, our villagers contemplate the existence of other survivors who may have prospered before us. As exploration unfolds, tragedy strikes, reminding us to proceed with caution. At times, our path through the desert will lead us to fellow survivors. At others, to relics bearing secret knowledge. Through our perseverance, our village thrives, becoming a beacon of prosperity and hope.
So from what I've seen of from what this is my first look at this. From what I've seen of this kind of reminds me. I don't know. I'm going back to them. This is the third game I've talked about it, and it's a little bit driving me up the wall, but it's a little bit different as well. This is Command and Conquer esque, but it's more driven towards the research part of it. It's not driven towards the overall gameplay. This would be the overall Command and Conquer. This would be just building up, and this would be just research. And then this is just a straight up farming game, isn't it? No, this is I don't know what this is. Dino ranching. Okay, Harvest Moon and Jurassic Park. Yeah, this is definitely a farming s game. Interesting. You can use the dinosaurs for discovering new areas and actually doing farming activities. But why though? So this looks like if you're into Harvest Moon, Story of Seasons, those type of games, this might be up your alley. If you're into dinosaurs, this might be up your alley. Okay, what's my IGN code? I pay now. There's the code. If anybody wants it, feel free to have it. And that is this month's Hubble choice. I will say this is a bit heavy on the RTS. And while that does annoy me a little bit, it's not overwhelming like it was a few months ago, to where like half of it was just open world bonanza. And that, yeah, you know, with this, you're getting a little bit of here's a straight up real time strategy game. Here's a straight up you're almost like a City Skylines, but I don't think it's that type of game. And here's your researching. Here's straight research tree. And we got a nice mix of RPGs in there with Spin Hero and the Odyssey. We got a nice little farming game. We got a tough as nails. Sorry, this is a ball breaker. I I I can't mince my words here. That this is an absolute ball breaker. I would like these type of games. Actually, I might grab this for myself, just so I have it, just in case I want to scratch that itch. We have a action hack and slash. This is a very calculated hack and slash. I mean, you have not precisely, hey, I have to move here and do this, but you have to plan your moves, kind of, sorta. You know, we have a good mix this month. Me personally, I highly recommend it, but this is coming from somebody that I grew up with real time strategy. I grew up with RPGs. I'm a bit biased, and I'm bringing my bias forward and saying I love RPGs. I love real time strategy. I have way too many real time strategy, so I'm freely giving some of my real time strategy over to other people that will play them. That's how many real time strategy I have. And that's not a bad thing because I enjoy sharing the wealth with my friends. But that's another story for another day. I hope y'all have a good day. I'm off to go figure out what to do with some of these games because my I'm off to go drink coffee as well and figure out what I'm gonna play today. I hope y'all have a nice day. Bye.